What up, world? You on the mic with Mike, Mr. Mike, and this is Keep That Chair Spinning. Hey, today we're coming a little more unorthodox. Please forgive me on that. Had some technical difficulties earlier, but I did still want to drop a couple lines, let you see. But if you do get the chance, make sure you get to Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. We're still on Google Play as well as Spotify, for you can catch the full conversation that I did record earlier. However, I just want to let you know that today we talked about mindset. All right, we want to talk about mind, body, and soul. What were some of the better ways that you could get your mind going and start out the day so that you could be a better barber, a better person, and a better coworker, all that good stuff. But it starts with you, as always, and it starts with being able to have a better mindset. So what we tackled today was we want to tackle, how do you get up in the morning? Are you taking the steps to be last minute, where you're rushing out of bed and you running out the door, and you're just late to your first customer all the time? Or are you getting up in the morning? Are you reading? Are you maybe working out? Are you running? Are you making sure that you're getting a good breakfast? That way you're not rushing in. You're taking some time to get some one-on-one time with you and your creator, which is what I discussed. That's what I like to do. But take your time and be able to gather your thoughts instead of just having to rush in to work, because it is a different mindset. It does put you in a different place. So we talked about that. We talked about, like I say, reading, working out, and then we talked about what you're listening to and what you're watching. If you do have some downtime when you're at the shop, you want to be mindful if you're sitting there and you're caught up in your phone, because when you act like you're irritated when a walk-in comes in, they feel it, and nobody wants to come in and act as if they have to beg you to take their money. I promise they don't. So, just worry about that. Be mindful as far as how you are taking yourself and how you are coming off towards your co-workers and your owners and all that good stuff. But it's mindset, mind, body, and soul. Some of the things that you need to worry about and think about. How are you taking the proper steps to become a better you? If you know any literature that somebody is dying that they need to read, drop some lines in there. I know a lot of people talk about the Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I haven't had a chance to check it out myself. Any great podcasts? I listen to Eric Thomas, good guy, man. Let's help each other, man. Let's take this time to grow. Again, I apologize for the unorthodox recording today, but you can get to it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and catch the real deal. I will check back in with you guys later. Appreciate it. Love it as always, man. Thank you for the support. Leave a review, subscribe, thumbs up, like it. Thank you. 1. What up, world? You on the mic with Mike, Mr. Mike, and this is Keep That Chair Spinning. Let's get it. All right, good people, welcome back. As I said, this is Keep That Chair Spinning. Come on now, you know what it is. By now, you should know that this is something that's geared to some of the up-and-coming barbers, maybe some barbers that are fresh into the industry, or some that's been there for a little while and just find themselves a little stagnant, kind of unsure of what step to take to get their business back going, or just to get it truly going in the right direction that they thought they were going to have it going once they first got their barber license and whatnot. This is a time where we sit down and I try to give you a couple insights, a couple pointers, some tips that I've had. For me, I've been at this now for 10 years, if you hadn't known. I've definitely seen the ups and downs, but I've seen more ups than downs in this career. And I take this opportunity to help pass along some of the steps that have worked for me. Again, everybody's different. Everybody got different views, different values, different morals. But I have some things that I felt I needed to get off my chest, and that's what this podcast is all about. Just an opportunity to hopefully stop some barbers from having to take the as many downs as possible, and hopefully get them just going straight forward, a head full of steam, full head, forward. So if you have already tuned in a couple times and you haven't done yet, man, go like and subscribe. Do me that solid. Leave me a review. You know, tell me if we are heading in the right direction. If you have any questions or maybe other topics that you'd like me to cover, you know, please drop a few lines and let me know. But with that being said, you know, we just want to go forward, man, and I kind of want to piggyback off of what we've talked about in these past couple weeks. Today, I want to talk about the mindset that you should have or need to hone in and focus on when going about your career. And it goes deeper than your career. It goes with your day-to-day operations. When you think about being at that shop from anywhere from 9 to 13 hours, you need to make sure that you have the proper mindset. What does that proper mindset look for you? Of course, it's gonna look different than what it looks like for me. But the main thing is you need to sit and figure out what is gonna get you in a great state of mind to get you going into that shop knowing that you are living there and you are hoping that you can cut, you know, anywhere from 5 to 10 customers a day. You can have a good vibe around you. You can, you know, vibe with your customers, have a good rapport, a good laughing session, you know, be able to coincide with your coworkers. Again, it ain't got to be all love, but, you know, you want to be able to be cordial with your people that you're working with these 8+ hours. So, you know, you want to make sure that you have a good mindset that you can vibe with them coworkers, but you can put your best foot forward into your customers and to being able to give them the best cut that you can give. So for me, you know, one of the main things that I think about is how are you starting your morning off? I think that is the biggest question. Are you sleeping in as late as you can until you know you have to get up out that bed, get out the house, brushing your teeth, you barely doing all that good stuff, and you know you're getting to the shop 5 minutes before your appointment or the same time at your appointment or even 10 minutes after your appointment? I've said it before, when you start in a frenzy with your first customer, that's how the rest of your day is gonna be. So if you can, plan better, you know what I mean? Like, set your alarm at a better time. Even starting further before that, man, take your butt to bed at night, you know what I mean? Now I get when you get into a deeper family, you end up having kids that have different sports and events that are taking place that may keep you all out a little bit later. I get it. That's like, you know, I'm in the thick of that season right now. I don't get home till 9 with my child. And of course that pushes me back to 10:30, being able to unwind and take care of the rest of the stuff I need to do. But, you know, you still have to find a way to make sure that you can get some proper rest and be able to get up in the morning and take care of everything that you need to take care of. That way you're not rushing out the door in a frenzy. So like one of the other things that I try to do is, if I am getting up in that morning, I take some time to get to some literature. Now for me, in the season I am right now, you know, I'm going through the Bible. So that is what I do. I get up first thing in the morning and I take my time and I have my one-on-one session with God. I'm going through that Bible. I'm reading one chapter a day, and I get to the commentary Bible as well, and I get it a little more in depth. That's me. Wherever you are in life, get you a book, something that's going to capture your mind, something that's going to open up your mind, and sit in it by yourself. Get that one-on-one time that you need to just, and this is all being done before we're picking up the phone, because the phone, I say it all the time, it's the devil, you know what I mean? I hate social media, I hate that this is what we got to do, but there is many pros to it as far as being able to get this information out to many people. But start your day without the phone being the first thing that you pick up, because once you pick up that phone, you end up chasing the Joneses. You're trying to keep up with them, and you're seeing what's going on with Lil Pookie and them and Danny and all them guys. Man, like, keep your phone by the bed after your alarm clock goes off and go get you a book. Go do you some reading. Go tap into that other side of mind to help start your day.